So wrestling, for me, it's pretty much just meant like a brotherhood. Our sport is very tough, so just going in the practice room every day, working hard, grinding, you really build a bond with people, you know, an everlasting bond that's very strong.
I've done wrestling throughout my whole life. My whole family has wrestled. My father wrestled, and he passed the sport on to me. And I've done it since I was at a young age, and I was able to go all the way up to my senior year of college and compete in it. And it's really been a roller coaster, a lot of ups and downs with the sports, a lot of mixed feelings, but at the end of the day, after all the practices, all the matches I've wrestled throughout my life, I'm really thankful for the opportunities that the sport has provided me. I've learned countless of life lessons and things that I'll be able to apply to my life after graduation. It's really been something special. It's not every day doing the sport has been good. There's been a lot of good, a lot of bad, but it's really taught me so much, and I've got great things out of it.
I've pretty much just lived my life wrestling. I've been wrestling since I was 3-4 years old, all year round, going to national tournaments all around the country, wrestling for Team New Jersey and stuff like that. So it's pretty much been my main focus for the last 16, 17 years of my life.
The sport of wrestling has meant a lot of things to me. It's a way that I kept my focus throughout school, even while I was struggling. It really just means it's the fight, the fight of life. You just keep fighting and keep on going, and if you can survive wrestling, you can survive anything.
First coming into Delaware, my freshman year, wasn't really what I expected, but after sophomore year, Coach Taylor came in, did a great job with the program, flipped it around, and really, I could say now our program is on the up.
Yeah, entering my senior year, this is my last semester here at Delaware, and kind of similar situation with wrestling. A lot of stuff I've really enjoyed, just being able to start the preseason in September and go through all the way to the month of March. It's been a lot of ups and downs, but the school has been very good to me. I've had a lot of opportunities within the school through athletics and as well through my education. A lot of stuff I've really enjoyed, and I'll look back and be really thankful for.
Delaware actually meant a lot because when I was coming from high school, I came from a really small high school. So transitioning here where I'm going to class all the time and I'm seeing the same people that I normally see, it's kind of the same as high school. It's kind of like an easy transition. So that made it a lot easier for me instead of going to a big state school where I'm seeing somebody new every day and I don't really know many people, and it's a lot more difficult to make friends.
Being at this school has meant everything to me. I mean, my academic and athletic career have taken off since coming here. I mean, I'm almost you can't even recognize me in a way. A lot of my old coaches will say that to me. It's been great here. I made one of the best choices of my life, I think. The room just keeps growing and growing, and I think everybody fits in perfectly. It just gets better and better. I mean, it's been family since I got here, and that family just keeps getting bigger and bigger and better, and it's going to continue to grow.
My favorite memory from the wrestling team last year, our first home duel after our COVID year was King's. The gym was packed, filled with people. The gym, the lighting, it's dark with the big spotlight in the center, so it was very intense. Everyone was screaming. It was so much fun.
Specific wrestling memory, it would honestly have nothing to do with the sport. It would be all the friendships and relationships I've made. Throughout my 4 years here, I've made a lot of friends through this wrestling program, and a lot of people who I'll really enjoyed spending time with throughout my 4 years, and people I'll keep in contact with for the rest of my life. It's really been a cool thing to have a lot of guys being able to come into my life like this and really make such a difference. My freshman year, we finished the season with 6 kids, and now entering my senior year, we have 30 kids on the roster, all 30 which I'm friends with, all 30 which I could trust, and it's been really cool to develop a lot of these relationships throughout my time here.
At Max, the night before Max, the coach got together the couple of guys that were able to eat, and he gave us the team credit card to get food with. So we were putting in our orders, we were all rushing around, we were hungry, and we accidentally put in our orders twice. And there was 4 of us, so the total bill was almost $200. And we showed Coach Taylor the receipt, and he was furious, man.
My favorite memory at Delaware would probably be my sophomore year after a tournament. the whole team went up to the Poconos and we were all hanging out for like that whole weekend there. So that was like probably one of the highlights of me being in college.
I liked last year the Waynesburg tournament where swept almost everything. It was a pretty awesome moment. I know Coach Taylor liked it too.
Throughout my whole wrestling career, I would like to thank, first of all, my mom. I could probably count on my hands the number of times she missed me wrestle. So my mom, my sister. I like to thank my high school wrestling coach, Sean Albert, for keeping me in love with the sport, showing me the values of the sport, and I'd like to thank Coach Taylor for really turning around this program and making my experience here something to remember.
I'd like to thank my family, mother, father, brother, sister. All four of them have been very supportive of me, not just through my athletic career, but through my collegiate career in education and what I do here at this school. I'd like to thank all my friends on the team, all my teammates. It's not easy to commit to a college season. I think it's the hardest sport in the world, so having to practice every day, having to go through the things that we as wrestlers have to do, it's really tough. It drains you a lot mentally and physically, so having your friends, let alone your teammates there supporting you through each and every step, it is really important. I'd like to thank all the coaches. As I said before, we finished my freshman year with 6 kids. We weren't even sure if the program was going to continue running. We were thinking that the program would be cut, and then Andrew Taylor came in, and next thing you know, 3 years later, we have 30 kids on the roster. We're battling it out with top 25 teams in the country, and the future for this program is really very bright. I'd like to thank the other seniors who I've been able to do this with 3 and 4 years, Austin, Mike, and Russell. Being able to develop friendships and relationships with them have been really cool. Austin being my roommate for 3 years now, the things that we've done, and Mike and Russell, all the relationships and all the things we've done. It's been a really cool experience.
I've had a lot of coaches, a lot of wrestling partners who everybody had some little part in making me the wrestler I am. My parents were supporting me with everything I did. I know we've spent thousands of dollars to bring me out to Fargo, North Dakota, and wrestle against the top wrestlers in the country. Every year going down to Virginia Beach, going out to Pittsburgh and wrestling those tournaments, them helping me out with all that, even before I could drive, driving me every single day down an hour to get more practice in so I could get to this level, so I can get to be a college wrestler, so I can get to be someone who succeeds. And even outside of wrestling, they've supported me with everything that I've done. They helped me pick what school I went to. They were a big driving factor in me coming here as well. So it's, a combination of everybody. I'd like to thank everybody who's had some sort of impact on my career.
I want to thank all my coaches. Of course, I want to give a special thanks to Coach Taylor. Like I said, I've been transformed since I come here. I want to give a thanks to all my teammates, every school, Northeast, Rowan, Gloucester, Delaware, obviously. I'd like to give a thanks to the seniors that are graduating this year. Those guys welcomed me in as a transfer student, and we became family. And I'd like to thank Russell Benson for making it tough on me and giving me something to aim for every day.